Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're combining the beer review with Clueless Eating. Don't know what number it is because I've not done one for ages. So yeah, basically, first part's going to be a beer review, second part is going to be a bit of a foodie sort of thing. But hey, at least you don't have to pay 90 quid to see me do shit like this. Anyway, that meme will never die. So, beer first. Courtesy of Beer 52, the Netherlands box, which was Peng. So white. And, yeah. As you can clearly see, I've been putting a little bit of weight on during lockdown. So, we've got a can of Resonance from the brewery whose name I know how to pronounce but can never remember how to pronounce properly. De Moersleutel. I'm saying that in a German accent. It's not German. And this is a coconut and chocolate stout, clocking in at 8% ABV, brewed with coconut, cacao nibs, lactose and yeast. So, you know, one of the hype European breweries, and I think we've got 2 beers from these guys in the Beer 52 box. I've had a couple of impy stouts from them. They've been banging. Although I think I overhyped them when I overhyped them when I first tried them. But they were good, but I was like, oh, this is going to be... And a little bit later on, one of the best chocolate bars you can buy. Dark Chocolate Bounty. Say that, but Terry's Chocolate Orange Dark is heavenly. Anyway, so, beer review. Yeah, nice looking can on this. 330ml bottle. Nobody does bottles anymore. Anyway, so let's get this open, see what we get. Oh, it's got a nice wee glug to it. And there's just silence. We can get that all in. Let's give it a shake. There we are. Good gunk. So, beer in the glass then. In this light, at least, to me it looks jet black. Although I do kind of see there could be some brown oaky hints around the outer rim of the glass. But yeah, lovely dark beige head. One thing is worth. Seems to be settling down nicely. Looking very nice in the snifter. Is this a snifter glass? I can't remember. I'm not an expert. That's why I don't charge people to watch my content. Meme will never die. Or is this bullying now? I don't know. Who gives a flying fuck? Anyway, let's give this beer a sniff. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, it smells so good, man. It's like, it smells warm. It's warming me up. Coconut. It's definitely in there. Melding nicely with those cacao nibs. And then a lovely roasty chocolatey malt character as well. Oh, smells good. Smells like Blue Riband as well. If they did a coconut, why don't they do a coconut Blue Riband? Anyway, smells good. Head's dissipated completely. Look at that. Look at that lining. Anyway, smells good. He said 4 times now, or 3, or 10. I can't count. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. Oh, that's nice. It's a little bit more carbonated than I was expecting, though, which sort of slightly takes away from the body. But I tell you what, for an 8% stout, it's got a nice silkiness to it. Tell you what, loads of vanilla. Loads of vanilla in the flavour. Chocolate wafer biscuit. Tonics. Blue Riband. I can't believe I missed out on that Glenafric Tonics beer. So the more I'm drinking it, the more it's feeling like an 8% stout in the body. But there's still a slight sort of like skimmed milkiness to it. It's a little bit boozy on the back end, actually. Has a sort of like fortified wine character. At the same time, though, I'm getting a bit of a char character, like a burnt end. It's always got like a chili like spiciness to it as well. Prickliness, but I think that's more from the sensation of the carbonation. Sensation of the carbonation. The worst song from the 90s club scene. Well, it's tasting good though. You get more of the coconut though on the aroma, I would say. But the coconut flavour lingers more on the back end. And it is very reminiscent of dark chocolate bounty. I feel this might pair quite well. But before we get into that, let's rate this beer. It's another damn good stout from these guys. I've got a New England IPA from them, which I think could be the first pale beer that I've had. And yeah, this is really nice. Again, I think it was building up to be a little bit more. I'd like a little bit more of a decadent body to it. It's not as robust as mine, but you know, it's nice to have just a little bit more luxury. But at the same time, there's loads of character for an 8% stout. And the flavours do work well, but I'd say the overriding addition in terms of flavours is that vanilla. Which, I'm not going to lie, sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of. It sounded slightly like Jimmy Savile. Making too many Jimmy Savile references in reviews recently. But I like that. It's very nice indeed. That wasn't a fart, by the way, it was a floorboard. So in terms of rating then, on this, I'm not going to... Fucking floorboards. I'm not going to pronounce the name again because you're saying it wrong. You're saying it wrong. Pauline, you're saying it wrong. Bit of politically incorrect League of Gentlemen there, which is cancelled now because we're a sensitive society. Oh, there goes a good chunk of subscribers. But yeah, this is a lovely little but big stout. 8 out of 10 I'm going to give that. And it's great to see beers like this included in Beer 52. I think they're even selling Frau Gruber on their web shop, which is good because I love Frau Gruber. But yeah, definitely a brewery that you've probably heard of and spent money on. But if not, go check these out. Really interesting brewery. And that's a damn good, like, chocolatey coconut stout. So 8 out of 10. Go check them out down below. I'll put their social media links, website. I think they've got a web shop, I'm not too sure. And if they do, I'm not sure if it's just like merch or whatever. I think they do have a place where you can buy beer. Of course, Beer 52, if I remember to do it this time. But yeah, that's the first out of the Netherlands box. I'm looking forward to the rest of them. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Give it a go. And yeah. So has everyone gone? Okay, Piggy's coming out now. Belly's going to get you. So, one of my favourite chocolate bars. And I'm not usually that big on chocolate. I'm more of a crisps fan. But yeah, went for the double. Just make it one big bar. The worst when you get one of those triple ones. Just make it a big bar. Make a Toblerone bounty. Now that'll be a collaboration. But you know what I meant. So there we go. Keep that for the thumbnail. Oh, look at it. Nice and cute. No, I'm still about the chocolate. But yeah. Classic shape. It's dark chocolate. So who makes bounties? I forgot. Is this a Mars product? Yeah, can't read that. Yeah, definitely can't read that. Don't worry, I'm not on spice. So, let's give it a taste. You all know what a Bounty Bar tastes like. We're doing those fat man giggles now. I've just slobbered on camera. Usually see that on my OnlyFans, but I only charge £5 a month on that. Meme never dies. Oh, so nice. I mean, milk chocolate bounty is good, which just takes it to another level. So, take another bite, we'll take a sip. Stuck in my teeth. It's a bit not the most exciting pairing. Taking a sip of this doesn't add anything to this, and then taking a bite of this doesn't add anything to the drinking experience. It does that thing that a lot of foods will do to a beer anyway, where it just makes it a bit more bitter when you take a sip. Like that vanilla's completely gone on this. I'm getting more of just a general dark chocolate flavour. And it's so sort of smooth transition between the two. Take a bit, let's do a proper piggy. See, now that works a little bit better. Then it does become like a dark chocolate liquid Bounty Bar, because the coconut's not like really screaming in a Bounty Bar anyway. So if you want the best experience with your Bounty Bar in this beer, stick it in your gob. And just mush it around like a fucking unapologetic pig. But overall, I want to do another one of these videos, get a really good pair, so I can do a Larry David impression. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm drinking this way too quickly for an 8% ABV beer. Doesn't feel like an 8% ABV beer, except for a little bit of a warmth on the back end. So this rating, 2.5 out of 5. Don't know why I've gone to a 5 rating for food pairings, but 5 out of 10. If you want to make a big deal out of it. Yeah, not the most exciting. A little bit underwhelming. Tiny bit disappointing. Excuse me. But the beer's good. The bounty is good. So there is that. Anyway, so that was another episode of Clueless Eats. Can't remember what number it was, because I've not done one of these for like 6 months. But if you want to see more, there is a playlist of my eating habits on YouTube. It's actually really quite sad when you say it out loud. So alone. That would be funny if I actually edited and did like a close-up shot when I said that, and then like added that like black and white background with that sad music, whatever it's called. I'm 31 years old. I shouldn't really be memeing anyway. Should have a kid and should have a family, my own house and children. Do you know what I mean? But no, I'm stood talking to a camera, eating chocolate and drinking beer. It's like Bridget Jones, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, what's your favourite beer to drink when you have a dark chocolate Bounty Bar? What's your favourite chocolate and beer pairings? Why do I do this? Why do you watch it? What's the point in anything? No, what's the point in anything? Again, funnier if I was to do a zoom, cut to a zoom, and then... Anyway, do you remember when I used to actually put effort into my videos? Mental, absolutely mental. Anyway, I'm going to go because I need to get a thumbnail for this video. Cheers for watching, and you all take care. Ta-da for now.